Hello, everybody. Um, how y'all doing? Hello, everybody. How you doing? Um, kind of smoky out here. So, in the name of being consistent, I'm gonna have me a cigarette because I just got done hosing down my entire property. So, hopefully that'll be enough. If it's not, then well, every 10 minutes I'm gonna be out there hosing stuff off. And, well, not every 10 minutes, but just keeping the area somewhat moist because hey, fire! Woo! I just basically have to keep the area moist enough that the moisture keeps the fire from really coming this direction and gaining a foothold in the area. And that's just all I can do is protect my property. It's up to the neighbors to do their part. If they don't do their part, then oh fucking well. You can lead a horse to water. So, how y'all doing? Got any fires in your area? Tell me, I'd like to know. I got tips and tricks for what you can do for your own property to kind of get ahead of the curve if you can. If you can't, then your best option is get the fuck out. Do silence. You're not in any kind of problems. You don't have any dire straits. There's nothing to worry about. You are fucking fine, dog. Shut up. Jesus, what? So, anyways, fire, 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 fire. Um, you can hear the observation planes and the well, I can hear the observation planes. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but there's observation planes out. The fire is about 14 miles out right now, but that doesn't mean shit. It could be here in a matter of minutes. So that's why I'm soaking down the property and getting everything wet. Um, so I come from an area in California where if there's a wildfire, the only thing you can fucking do is run away. Here, you got a little bit better option. You can soak down the trees, you can soak down the fucking surroundings, you can keep it somewhat wet around you, and that makes it so that the trees will have the ability to fight the fire. Hey, Nosy, how you doing, brother? Yeah, there's a fire around here. All right, there's actual fire, and here I am smoking a fucking cigarette. I figure it could be worse, right? It could be worse. I could be lighting my cigarette off screen by doing that and just going, hey. Well, I'm fighting a fire by prepping my property. So I wanted to show y'all something. That fire can be here in a matter of minutes. So in the meantime, I want to show you a trick. How to turn an ordinary garden hose into a fire hose. Take a Coca-Cola cap. All right, they fit the fire. They fit your garden hose perfectly. Pop a hole in the top. By doing that, you get a high pressure, low volume spray. Now, if you've got enough time, you can actually soak down your property to be, getting that 360 surrounding, soak down the area, and you don't have to worry about flow. Now, if there's a problem where you have to worry about flow, you really need a bigger hose. This is just because with pressure, you can do pretty much the same thing in prepping. Also, they make pretty good pressure washers. This is how you can make a pressure washer, a earth cutter and shit like that. That's fucked up funny. Thank you. No, I needed the funny set because no rain and people are running. So there's a fire right down the hill from me. I've got nowhere to run to. I don't have somewhere to go if the fire comes here. The best thing I can do is just protect the property I'm on. And there is a lot of flammable shit around here. Like, don't know if you guys know this, but Oregon is covered in forestry. So, yeah. I'm having a cigarette right now because I'm kind of having one day, you know? I was supposed to go down the mountain and go and work today, but kind of glad I didn't. Smart idea. You can get a higher pressure with metal than you can with plastic, but the plastic that is in a basic Coca-Cola cap can handle up to 200 bar, which it's not a slouch of a pressure. So that's why I've got this set up. I'm doing my damnedest to just try and keep the area all just wet, because it's not the water that fights the fire. It's the moisture in the air. So if you keep the ground wet and the trees around you wet, then the moisture from the coming off of that, from the radiation from the fire around you, can actually make it so that it fights the fire and it keeps the fire back a ways. So use moisture to your advantage. Hmm. That's a pretty good way to do it for free. This is for free. I mean, the hose wasn't, that was like $30, but pressure nozzle, for free. So, um, I will, as soon as I'm done with my cigarette, show you guys how this thing works. And because I got to get back to it. I mean, the fence is my wood fence is already drying out. I ain't even fucking through my cigarette yet. Well, my cousin just brought up something that, a couple days ago to my attention that I thought was pretty brilliant about that, Nosy. And you can get black powder guns sent right to your front door um, from a particular company, which I'm actually I'm going to recommend that to you because they're pretty good company. It'll be sent to your door in a couple of weeks, which probably won't help you right now, but near future. Uh, it's called Dixie Gun Works, and they're based out of Tennessee. They sell kit guns. They sell fully made guns, fully finished and furbished guns, and they're all black powder. So, oh, and they sell up to, I think it's 1950 um, firearms as well, standard firearms. So it's up to you, but they'll send most of those materials right to your door. Hi, Denise. Um, and going crazy. I sorry if you felt like I'm ignoring you. I'm not. I'm just trying to address everything that's going on and stay with it. Um, yeah, I've got the modern equivalent of redneck ingenuity to you know safeguard my house. And yeah, in case you're wondering, there's a fire just down the hill from us. It was about 14 miles out when I last checked. Um, the likelihood that it's spread since then is very high. It is 0% contained. So it's burning like crazy right now. They're talking about maybe uh, evacuating certain places already up near where I'm at, but Vernonia is not under evacuation orders. So I'm just trying to win, you know, protect what I can. I'm I'm a prepper. I'm not Superman. I ain't even really a super prepper. I'm a former volunteer firefighter out of Riverside, California, for a short time, anyways. And I was also a volunteer Minuteman down in Blythe, California. So the options being as limited as they are for finding people who will volunteer for shit like fighting fires and doing the things that most people won't do because they're more interested in just running away from a problem than you know fighting a problem. So I've been trying widen this out just a little bit so I can up the flow. Hey, canoes, how you doing? It's been a while. Yes, it has. I, anyways, as I was just saying, my options are limited. I've got nowhere to run. I've got nothing to run to. Um, the freeways are cut off to my area, so I'm kind of trapped up here. And you know, as Sun Tzu said, uh, place your enemy in a battlefield, or place your men in a battlefield where from which there is no retreat, and where surrender is not an option, and they will prefer death through surrender. Hey, cuz. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Canoes. Lately, people don't have the compassion anymore that is necessary. It is mostly to do with people feel that it's every man for themselves. What can I say? Options are relatively limited for trying to protect your own and be a good person. And there's still some good folks out there, and trying to be kind and kind-hearted. But you find out in the real heat of it who the good people are. Hey, Alice. Oh, I'm good. I'm still alive, and the fire ain't made it here. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous. Yeah, as you can kind of see, I'm still shaking, even though I've had me a cigarette. Um, let's see here. It's not what I did, fucker. Fucking computers. I hate them. Okay. Oh, nothing big there. Um, we haven't been given an evacuation order. Either that or I slept through it. Hey, Alice. Song of the South is my cousin, and he's just a couple of states up from you. Yeah, all hell did break loose today. We're up here at or get a gun. We've got fires all around us. I am surrounded by wildfires right now, and some of them are 50, 60, 70 miles away. Some of them are only 14 miles away. And the one that really concerns me is the one that's 14 miles away because it's just down the mountain from me. So, if you guys want, you can go and look up Oregon wildfires. Uh, right now is what I typed into my little search bar to find out what was going on around me. And apparently, uh, all of the freeways surrounding me are cut off by fire. So we're just kind of stuck. we're pretty much either fucked or we got to save ourselves. And my neighbors have already vacated trying to run, and they're probably going to run into the fire in the surrounding area. The smoke's already here. Basically, the best option I've got is this right here. Simple Coca-Cola cap with a hole in the top of it. You can see that. Screws onto a garden hose, like so, and gives you a laminar flow nozzle. A laminar flow nozzle at high pressure will create enough distance that you can sweep back and forth with it, kind of like a fire extinguisher, and you can lay down water around your perimeter and give you just enough of a buffer zone to kind of protect your home and yourself from the actual radiation, because it's the moisture that protects you, it's not the water itself. So that's a big deal to remember. Yeah, smoke rags is a pretty good idea. I'm not really worried about that. I've got scarring on my lungs already from a lot of different shit, so we can use all the prayers we can get, I'll tell you that much, Denise. Anyhow, finish fixing up my little hose cap here, and I will get back to soaking the area and show you all how this thing works. Widen this thing out a little bit because I need both pressure and flow. There we go. Sand is a good barrier, but we don't have sand. Nobody's really sure what started the fire. But I know this much for sure: it wasn't a cigarette. Not with the area coverage that it's got. I mean, a little wider here. There we go. Trim the top, make it into a laminar flow nozzle. Okay. Well, here we go. Yep, most wildfires are started by people, and we did not have any storms last night, so I highly doubt it was lightning. All right, go ahead and set this up so y'all can see the yard and everything around me. There's my yard. Okay. And water on. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hey there, Thermite. Yeah, all the roads are blocked by fire. But man, I'm telling you, this little laminar flow nozzle, it's got a hell of a amount of range on it. I could reach the other side of my roof with this thing. The chicken coop is made entirely of plastic and wood, so that's why I'm sitting here soaking it down every chance I get. Also got to soak the rest of the property here. You're all right, who? So, how y'all doing? Or am I just sitting here doing this for no reason? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the smoke just because the sun doesn't really let it through, but the whole area is orange. The actual light around here is orange. It's not easy to see because, of course, camera doesn't pick that up very well. Um, all the light that's coming in here is so damn bright and yet so dark orange. You can only really see it like in how the camera picks up my face and stuff like that. It's having the issues that you can see it's in and out and bright and dark, and it's having issues picking up me. And that's because the smoke is actually up there. It's not down here right now. So that's why I'm just laminar flow nozzle and whew, that feels good. Soak the fuck out of everything. This thing's got a good 40-foot, 50-foot range on it. Yeah, I want your 5 inches of rain over here, cuz trust me. I really do. I can almost literally reach the other side of my yard with this thing from right here. That is what we call laminar flow nozzle. This very simple little Coca-Cola cap on the end of a fucking hose with a hole in it. Keeping everything wet. All right. I'll go back to it again in a minute. So it's really hard to tell, but if you look behind me, you see how the sky is kind of lighter right here, and then up there it's a little darker. It's not easy to see or tell, but that's all smoke. That's really smoky out here. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you come out to potty. All right. Besides, I want a beer. It's all thing. I think, Nine, this whole thing. Come on, go do potty. I think the feller that wanted me to come down there and work today is not very happy with me. That's the whole thing, mein Hund. I don't want you to get hurt. No, go to play. Go to potty, Hoodoo. Go do something. Go be a do. So, yeah, I having a beer and just waiting until the next chance that I have to go and run around and soak shit down. Beer of the day. Total Domination IPA. Hopefully I'm the one that is totally dominating because I love my Hoodoo. I don't want him to burn into fires. Oh, my whole big go-go. I'm a big doggo. You're so big. Ah, you got a head like me, who? You big. Jeez, dog. 125 pounds of fucking pure muscle. Oh, go play. Look, it's over there. See? I love you. I love my. Oh, don't pop me in the pills, dude. And it just so happens that. Dog, chill the fuck out. Yeah, I saw that, Eric. I said hi too. Oh, balls. Oh. Chill, Hoodoo. Good God, you are a freaking handful right now. Yeah, he's scared of the fire. He's scared of water. This dog is scared of every fucking thing. Chill. Do chill. It's okay, Who. It's okay. Do chill. Let's help it. Oh. Yeah. So, 9, go. Do play. Well, the Blue Jays know that there's a fire now. Das aufhängen, mein Hund. Go on. Go to play. The smoke isn't really thick right here, but that doesn't mean shit. If the fucking animals are losing their minds, it's coming this way. Was ist? Chill. You're gonna go back inside, dude. Do chill. Little goofball. I love my dog, but he is a bit of a rambunctious fella. Hey, what'd I just say? You either do chill or Papa go put you inside. 9. All right. That's what I thought, who? This whole thing. You want to go back inside? No, I'm not throwing it again. You can't calm down. I know there's fire. Okay? Oh, God, dog. Chill the fuck out. I will literally put you in a headlock and pass you the fuck out if you do not fucking chill the fuck out. Wipe them boogies out of your face. Right? Balanda. Ash. He thinks he runs the camera. He's just really nervous because there is a fire really close. In fact, there's enough of a fire close enough that there is ash falling on my phone right now. The screen's getting covered in ash. You guys can't see it because it's not all over the camera, but it's all over my phone. And it's all over the mirror here. And it's kind of hard to see it, but let's see here. Yep. That's all Fang Hoon. All right, let's see if I can get you guys a view of this. really tiny little specks on the camera, so it's kind of hard to see right now. But oh, damn, I'm sorry, brother. I really am. Yeah, there's ashfall going on right now. The deer are running. The birds are going nuts. I know what that means. I'm not a fool. I do know what's going on, and I'm accepting of the situation. I understand what's going on. I really know that it's going to be a shit show. I mean, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to live stream y'all tomorrow. You know it? All right, dude. You're going inside. I'm done. You're done. Come on. Best end of this. Push forward. I'm done with that. It's already stressful enough as it is, Houdini. I don't need you doing that shit. Chill the fuck out. Really. I will stick you in the bathroom, in the bathtub, and give you a bath. If you do not, chill the fuck out. All right? I'm on it. There's a reason why this house hasn't burned down yet. That's because Papa's right here. You understand? You're okay. Go to lane. I'm sorry, Eric. That really does suck. Kind of actually understand that. I had my starter go out on my truck a couple of months back, and I had saved up about $1,800 by that time, and now I got like $100 put away. That's about it. So, you know, it's one of those things. It never stops. Much love, brother. I am praying for you. Hopefully, it works out. All right, really. Hopefully, it works out like in a way that you're not expecting. You know, like you're able to afford both the fix it and the saw. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Hey, Magic. Um, we have ourselves a bit of a untidy situation. Luckily enough, I've got enough moisture around this place for another 20, 30 minutes to help protect against the fire. The birds are all flocking to this area to where I'm at, and the deer are flocking to the area, and so at least the animals love me. Yeah, it's going to work out. Just think of it that way, all right, Eric. It's all going to work out. It'll all get better. There is a brighter future on this. There is a silver lining to this cloud. Okay, you may not know what it is now. Hell, I don't even know what it is now. But there will be a silver lining. You're going to find it. All right. Um, Magic, all of the freeways, the country roads, and the town roads going in and out of Vernonia right now are crossed over by wildfire. So if it comes into Vernonia, we're basically screwed. If you didn't get out already, to my neighbors and to my community at large, if you guys didn't get out already, your best chance is to soak your property down, keep it wet. We have a lake which provides water to the community of Vernonia, but it's nothing really more than a mill pond. So I'm praying for everybody in town, especially because they're actually at a greater threat than I am, being up here on the mountainside. I have the option of having a direct line through my hose to the mill pond, whereas theirs goes through a treatment plant, and then it goes through a pressurization plant, and then it goes to, I've got it straight to the mill pond. That's one of the nice things. The wind is actually blowing towards us from the fire, so I got to be very careful. Well, hopefully it works out for you, Eric. Zoo, Blythe is in my rearview mirror. I don't know. Hopefully they're doing okay. Hopefully, folks out there took up arms and did the right thing and started protecting their own properties, because a lot of guys are not understanding that the government does not have their back out there. In fact, the sheriff's department, the police department, all of them are actually out there to get them. It's pretty sad. So yeah, Blythe is a hot place and it's a dangerous place, and there are incursions coming over the top of the freaking the border every single day. So I worry about them, but there's nothing I can really do for them. I'm up in Oregon. So yeah, we're up here in Vernonia, Oregon. We have wildfires just down the mountain, and I'm gonna have to check that again to make sure that it's not gotten any closer, but I already know better than that. I know it's getting closer. The ash fall's getting stronger, and things are not fun. It's see, down there in Blythe, well, I used to actually go around and fight fires out there in the sticks, along with doing basic immigration patrols and property protection and stuff like that, and basic shit. One of the fires I was involved in down there to try and protect a place, I was the first responder. I actually showed up, saw that there was a couple of hot spots that were burning from lightning strikes down there in Blythe, and Ehrenberg was on fire. Just south of Ehrenberg was overrun, and there were hot spots everywhere. And I was one of the first guys out there. In fact, yeah, it sucks. But I was fighting the fire with my bare hands in sand. Up here, there's really not, if we run into drought conditions, there's not enough forestry and firefighters and whatnot to protect all of the homes. There's enough to like stop the fires from overtaking certain roadways a lot of the time, but they're still trying to fight their way through that. So we're kind of on our own up here. And it does suck. Silence. Nice then. Sitting over there controlling the narrative, isn't he? Um, the tanker planes are down in California right now, or flying over the fires south of here. The fires that are north of here and to the east of here, and just immediately south of here are there's actually not enough. There's not enough infrastructure in place to be able to fight it all. We have options as homeowners to be able to protect our homes for a short time, but it's going to get so fucking hot here that may be pointless. They're fighting the fires. They're trying to contain them. They're trying to create fire breaks and all that shit. But I can hear a couple of my neighbors right now hosing down their properties out on the county line. They're south of me, and there's a good opportunity that their place is going to burn before mine. We're doing what we can. It's the best that we can do. Now I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be Donnie Drama. I'm literally just pointing out to you that this is the situation. There's fire not very far from here, and it's starting to actually get bad. The ash is falling pretty heavy. The neighbors are doing what they can, the ones that are still here. But the ones that are not still here, I'm really praying for them, because they're running down the mountain, and they're probably running into the fire. And that's pretty sad. I really do pray for my neighbors. I hope that they make it out. I hope they get out of here before the fire overtakes everything. Maybe they'll make it down to the coast or something, get down on the coastline, and things will be better for them. There aren't very many roads down to the coast. The 26 going out to Astoria is about the only one that's open. And between the 26 to Astoria and Vernonia is the 47. Or sorry, no, I got that backwards. It's the 47 to Astoria. The 26 is the road between here and there, and that's cut off by fire. Otherwise, I'd have already grabbed Houdini and the chickens and been the fuck out. I woke up too late. It's a problem with non-circadian sleep disorder. You end up sleeping when you should be awake, and awake when you should be sleeping. I know, cuz it's all right. If nothing else, I have a tub I can fill with water, and me and Houdini can get in the tub. And that's the best I can do. I don't have any fire blankets, and even if I did, it wouldn't matter. It would just end up cooking. So, best thing I can do is hose the whole fucking property down and hope to God that the moisture is enough to keep the fire away. even though there's ash falling and there's cherries falling out of the sky, I'm sitting here actually kicking them off of my fucking chest and off of my back and shit. There, there's enough moisture on the ground that it's not catching up right now. Um, my neighbor just to the south of me with the county property has his own private pond, which is going to be a huge boon for him. All right, and I'm 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 actually happy that he's got that because that's a level of defense between his property and my property. And it actually protects me and a couple of my neighbors to the left and the right of my property. But that doesn't help me much with the other side of the road. And those neighbors already bugged out. So if their property goes up, their dog's inside, literally inside their house. They fucking left their dog behind, sitting there pissing and moaning at me about fucking, you know, training my dog. But they left their dog fucking behind. I've heard them all fucking day sitting there, fucking. Yeah, their complaints are lost on me. I'm tired of their bullshit. Honestly, you can't protect your own fucking animals, but you'll run your fucking happy ass off to try and get out. I hope that the fire actually engulfs your ass. There are over 26 million acres on fire right now in Oregon. It's just like all of a sudden since last night, just tinderbox. Apparently, I'm doing a good damn job. I can't even keep my cigarette lit. That means there's enough moisture in the air around my property, at least. Do silence. You're all right. The house is fine. You're protected, Houdini. I have protected you. You need to be calm and be quiet. The more you work yourself up, the worse it is for you. Do lay, go lay down. You'll be okay. Ow. Fucking goddamn cherries and shit all over the fucking place. Wow. The ashfall's actually getting bad. Even the bugs are starting to freak out. Well, here's to the last stand, eh? Mm-hmm. Worst case scenario, me and Houdini are going to go and either run down to the Nehalem or cross we're going to cross the fence into neighbor's property and go get down in the water. That's actually the best option for us, worst case scenario. Um, as it stands, I'm going to try and fight this fire as much as I can until I don't have water pressure anymore. I'm going to keep this area soaked the fuck down so that the any embers don't really catch. But I'm, as you could probably tell, pretty fucking nervous. Um, last time I fought a fire, I burned both of my hands. So, and that was fighting just regular fighting hotspots down in Ehrenberg, Arizona. So, The ashfall around here is pretty strong, but my wood pile is soaked down, which means it's probably not going to be any kind of use during the winter. But it's better that I soak it all the fuck down than end up burning myself alive. Fucking ashes are just getting strong out here. Whoa. Waves of fucking heat coming through here too. Radiation's pretty strong. Yeah, forest fires are no joke. As far as I know, I am one of the only five, maybe six people left on Alder, Alder Street, which is where I live. Um, and probably one of the only five or six people that are even still here. I don't have the option of running. Oh, everybody stop. Hold on a second. Magic will be right back. Hey, we got to find some sort of jokes and hilarity. I mean, pretty fucking dire situation. You can't see the fire until it's too late. So it's best to be preemptive. Soak your whole fucking property down. If you've got fires around you, that's why these handheld computers, your cell phones and whatnot are so useful. It's because you can actually look, you can see where the fires are, you can see where the fires aren't, and you can be a step ahead. Now, the beautiful thing about fire, especially forest fires, is they make a lot of smoke. It's your first warning. Hey, I gotta soak my fucking property down. Otherwise, I might end up burning to death in the night. So there you go. I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. I'm just kidding. This is actually some serious fucking shit. Uh, I'm not gonna leave it until the forest is burning down around me. I will literally fucking take my dog and we will run down to the fucking Halem, or we'll cross over to the mill pond and go jump in the water because that's the best we got. We'll swim out in the middle of the mill pond or something. The fires are bad enough. I can hear the fire trucks right now driving around, and hear the workers down on the freaking bridge. They're working their asses off because they know that they need to keep that open so fire trucks can get through, and they're still trying to keep it standing so that you know fire trucks can get around. I'm Yeah, I'm nervous. You bet you. I've definitely got a legitimate reason. Um, the birds and the critters are trying to run to whatever water's around. For me, that's indicator number one. Like you're in deep shit. You've got this much margin of error, and it's disappearing quickly. Um, if you see me on another live stream later, and I've got patches hanging out, burnt out of my beard and shit, you know what happened. If you see me later and I've got a full beard and I still got a head of hair, you know, you know what happened. So yeah, right now we're in a holding pattern. We're waiting. Hopefully, it doesn't get as bad as it could get. Um, but yeah, the moisture in the air being made from me spraying down the house and the property and whatnot is actually keeping this place from burning the fuck down. So I've got that joy in my life. Um, just down the mountain over at the mill pond, I was looking down that way earlier, and there is a heavy fucking layer of smoke down there. So I think it might already be too late down there. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna go and try and be an idiot about it. I think I'm gonna go and fill the tub just in case, and keep us from burning to death. You know. But I think I'm gonna actually lay down another layer of water first, around and on the house, and yeah, that's basic sighting T111. It's fucking stupidly flammable. Burns incredibly fucking hot. But options options are very limited at this point. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The forest could be burning down around my ears. And the only options I've got are just soak the fucking property and stay wet. Yeah, I don't see any fires starting around here, but that's very little fucking, very little bit of happiness in that one. Almost done with my cigarette. Drink a little more beer and I'm gonna fucking hit the fucking hose again. Because putting lotion on the skin is not gonna work here. I just need to get the hose again. Hey, tanker plane. And that is fucking stupid close. He's not dropping right now, but tanker plane. If he's flying this close, that means that it's not that far away down the hill. He's pretty low, so that tells me a lot. Uh, Deathclaw, there's a lot of fire between you and me right now. Sorry. I wish the option were open. Thanks for the offer. will know how bad it gets when I start having to cover up and fucking soak myself in water. Right now, it's just ashfall. Doesn't smell that bad anymore. I'm gonna go and check on the smoke real quick. Y'all tag along. Okay, the smoke's getting worse. So, see if I can get this in the frame here, frame of the picture. I can't really fucking get it. The light's too strong still. Just over the top of my neighbor's property back there. You can't really see it, but there's heavy smoke coming down that way. At least the grass is still wet. The ground's still wet, so I'm not really that worried about this area. And keep it mostly intact without having to do much. You can see how many trees are around me out here. You know, it's 360 degrees. Trees. Yeah, I know it. Tell me about it, kids. Yeah. Funny. Ha 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 ha. I ain't fucking trying to show you my nipples. I was actually trying to show you the smoke, but it's too bright outside for my camera. Because that's the smoke is directly into the sun. So, and actually wearing um, clothes right now could be counterproductive unless they're soaked down in water. I can catch myself on fire just with the embers falling out of the sky. So, is what it is. It's easier to kick an ember off of your skin than it is to kick an ember off of a article of clothing. It's not something that they teach you. That's something you have to experience. I'm very thankful that I've only experienced it once. Um, the ground's still wet out here, so I should be all right. The only real article of clothing that I've been putting on, other than having pants on, thank God, is my hat. Okay, no embers on my head. Probably gonna soak my hat here in a couple minutes. Yes, I appreciate all your prayers. Trust me, I do. Um, and I'd rather that you didn't pray for me, honestly. I'd rather you pray for the community around me because there's a lot of good people in this town. There's also a lot of shitheads. I mean, it's the same in every fucking town, right? But the reality is that I worry for them. I mean, we've all built up our homes, we've all built up our community so that we have prep set up and everything's prepped up and safe and whatnot. But I mean, barring directed energy weapons, my house is pretty much safe. Um, that may not be the case for all of my neighbors. A lot of them have already run. Some of them are still sticking around, and either that's because they don't know what's going on or they don't care what's going on, or they're like me and they care what's going on, but they've got nowhere to run to because now we're surrounded by fire on all sides. So, hopes and prayers, much appreciated. Um, and hopefully, I don't have to go find me a new home. Hopefully, they don't have to go find them a new home because you wouldn't be able to get here. Even if you had all the gas in the world, and the only way you're getting in here is by helicopter. And that's reality. I wish it wasn't so, but it's the only way you're getting in here now. And I would rather that if the National Guard's coming up here to try and save people, that they save everybody else first. I will continue to fight with what knowledge I have. If it gets real bad, I'll hook a soap bottle up and start spraying things down with soap and water, and get the area foamed out so that there's soap foam everywhere and not just water. It keeps it up on the surface and whatnot, but that will kill off all of my plants. So I'm trying not to do that yet. I'm trying not to go towards the most drastic option until it's no longer a situation of being able to get away with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, cheers beers. Fucking bright orange out here right now. Instead of being, sunset orange, it's bright fire orange. No, hey, Deathclaw, I did not take it personally, dude. Really. It's all good. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Um, I hope. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that that's the case. See, in forest fires, you're not likely to have backdrafts. Um, Backdrafts are normally in an enclosed space, and it's due to the introduction of oxygen to that enclosed space that is smolder firing that causes what's called a backdraft explosion. And so when that fire actually ignites, when the oxygen actually hits the smoke that's already extremely flammable and extremely hot to its ignition point, but doesn't have the oxygen to burn, once that oxygen hits it, that's when you get the backdraft. So um, for the most part, we're okay. All right, well, we're going to be continuing to be okay, but huh, well, I say fingers crossed, we're going to be okay. Um, I'm nervous. You can kind of tell. I've dealt with these sort of things before, and I watched a whole damn city, pretty much. township really get engulfed in flames because they didn't have the water to fight the fires. Up here, we've got a little bit better options. You know, we've got water to fight the fires with, so hopefully we'll be getting a little bit better opportunity to save our homes and save ourselves. But there's there's no way out. So it all depends on what happens in the next 48 hours. Um, Whether or not the firefighters are able to get the fires under control and create the proper breaks in the fire and get a containment zone. Do silence. And as long as I keep the area wet, we should be okay. I'm still fucking nervous. Don't get me wrong. This is. I understand why Houdini is nervous and why he's sitting there going, oh my God, it's fire, I smell fire." I realize why. I'm I'm trying to keep us in a calm demeanor because with a calm head, you can actually think of what to do next instead of freaking out, which is going to cause you to be in a worse situation. We have the best options and opportunity at this moment to survive, but the the highways are closed all the way around. There's really no way out, and I think that Astoria is actually closed off now too. Might Well, I don't want to say I might be able to get to Clatskanie because that's really not a great option. Yeah, Red Dog, it's not good. It really isn't. Um, I'm trying to be realistic at the same time as trying to stay calm. If I was 100% realistic, I'd be running around scared out of my fucking mind, panicking like crazy. But I just don't have that kind of. I don't have that ability to be afraid. Um, I don't have the ability to be rooted in terror. So I'm in Vernonia, and if you look up Vernonia, Oregon, on the wildfire maps, the Oregon wildfire maps, you'll see that we are surrounded on all sides. Um, I could possibly get to Portland or up to the Columbia maybe, but by the time I got everything set up and left, that might even be closed off to me. So it's a matter of just protect what I got. Do what I can and protect what I got. Let me see if I can get this on the camera. If the camera will get the right exposure limits. As you can see, the sunlight around here is bright orange. And that means that I've got about 10 miles now of perimeter around me. So, yeah, this is what I'm trying to survive. I am literally surviving the apocalypse. Welcome to the fires. So, I got ash falling all over my back. So, I've kind of become a little bit numb to it, but I'm gonna have little tiny blisters all over my fucking back by the time this is done. Uh, I'm I went and I bought more hose, so I've got a hose so that I can reach all the way around the property. I put a high flow laminar nozzle on the end of the hose. It's a simple Coke bottle cap with a hole in it. You guys have seen that before when I lived down in Blythe. Um, this this is what it is, guys. I'm trying not to panic. I'll put it that way. That's why I'm doing, this live stream and trying to keep you all updated on what's going on and whatnot. But it's cooling down in this area, but I'm pretty sure that not a fucking 1,000 yards down the road, it's so fucking hot that people are sitting there going, "Oh my god." Bright orange sunlight. We're talking a maximum perimeter of 10 miles, minimum perimeter of about 6 miles, which means that it's just on the other side of Vernonia right now. There's a fire on the other side of the mountain from me, um, down in what's it called? The other side of Pittsburgh. It's a tiny little town up in the mountains, and I don't even remember what it's called. Alcohol do that to you. Um, all right. I'm more likely to die from smoke inhalation than I am from the actual fire, but the reality is it's not going to get any better. And it's starting to cool off out here, but that don't mean shit. That's just because the sun is going down. Once the sun goes down, I might be able to actually see where the fire is, um, just because of nighttime overexposure. The light from the fire itself, be able to see how close it really is. But hopefully, it's not close enough that I have to really fucking start worrying and whatnot. Because the last option, the last bit of safety that I can actually afford to find, is right inside this house, and it's just a tub full of water. And that's if I get the water filled up, which that tub has a problem. It doesn't leak, but the problem is that the drain on it doesn't allow for a proper seal on a plug. So if I run out of water pressure, well, you know how it goes. God willing, I'll survive. Yeah, there's already flying embers in the air. That's why I'm not wearing my long sleeve shirt, because this can catch fire faster than the roof can. And I've been soaking down my roof all day. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to it in just a second. The sun's going down, but the embers are still falling. So we shall see, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to go and run around and do that again. So, set this up. Yeah, I know, I know. We'll see how much water pressure we've got. Apparently, we still have water pressure, which is a good thing. Soak down the entire perimeter. Loose down the whole roof real quick. Again, that's the nice thing about having a high pressure laminar flow nozzle. I got some reach on this thing. Hopefully they keep the pressure up out here. All right. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hey there, Matt Chad. What's up, brother? I hope so. I hope my efforts are rewarded too. Really, I, I I really hope my efforts are rewarded. Wish my fucking computer would actually continue to reward me, but what can I say? um, best options I've got is just wet the whole fucking property down. Keep on being preemptive about it because it's better to be cold and wet than burnt alive. Well, my backyard's completely soaked. So I've got a 25-foot perimeter right now. Pretty good. The house is soaked down, so that's not a worry. Still got these fucking embers falling on my ass. It could be worse. It can always be worse. But everything's wet. So at least my property's safe for now. The fire is supposedly 10 miles, anywhere from 10 miles to down to about 6 miles away right now. But that's judging by the smoke, so I can't be sure. Um, it's starting to get a little chilly out here, but well, I ain't throwing on any shirts or nothing right now. This right here can actually be both a blessing and a curse, and keep you warm. It could also catch on fire really easily. This is cotton, and polyester is worse. So, you know, hopefully, I don't have much to worry about. I'm gonna keep on soaking down the property as much as I can, as often as I can. 10 miles can be overtaken in a matter of minutes if the wind catches it right. So, here's big hopes and prayers going out to our firefighters that are just down the mountain right now. And hopefully they get the fire under control. Uh, I'm doing what I can here, but I'm one guy with a fucking garden hose, you know, and an extremely flammable tinderbox all the way around. So it's like a matter of just doing what I can. Uh, Hopefully, when night falls, I won't see any orange light around. You know, that'll give me just a little, just the tiniest. Pardon me, I had a couple of beers. It'll give me just the tiniest uh, bit of hope. I'm not gonna die in a fire or some shit. But I will be up all night tonight, running around, soaking every fucking thing down again. I will be up all fucking night tonight, and that's not a joke. I already know that there's going to be animals in my backyard that are not my dog, who is sitting over there whining like crazy, and they're not going to be my chickens. It's going to be more of raccoons, coyotes, wolves, bears, deer, um, you name the wildlife around here, and it's probably going to end up being in my backyard because my place is the most soaked down fucking area, the entire area around here. So, you know what? Deathclaw, I invite you to piss on my grave if I don't stay alive. Motherfucker, you didn't do what you said you were going to do. Now I'm going to fucking piss on your back because you told me it wasn't raining. Fuck you. uh, uh, yeah, it can get crazy, all right. Um, I'm about to let the hoodoo out and let him go and run around, but um, yeah, this is basically what I got to look forward to. Um, Thank you for all your well wishes. Thank you for all your prayers, and trying to give me good luck. I appreciate that a lot. I'm not really somebody who puts a whole lot of stock in luck. I kind of make my own luck, but um, all the same, anytime somebody's trying to help me out, I appreciate it. So it's still, sometimes it really fucking bothers the shit out of me, but that's normally when I can afford to let that kind of emotion come through. But um, I'm going to do my damnedest to stay alive and stay safe and keep the area wet. Um, Hopefully, I don't drain the fucking mill pond. I don't know. What can I say? All right, I'm gonna let the panicky little pup out so he can see that the place is not on fire. I'm just keeping it wet so it doesn't catch fire. I'm running out of cell phone battery, so if I drop out, y'all, I'll be back. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up being the barbecue. But thanks, thanks, Declaw. I do appreciate it. All right, Hoodoo. Go do potty. Come on, go check it out. See, there's no fire. Oh, I love you too, and I know you're scared. It's okay. We're okay, Hoodoo. Papa's got it covered. Yeah, go do potty. I love my dog, but Dad, sometimes he's just a panicky little mess. Hey, no holes in my tobacco. I think I'm doing okay. Good fucking glory. Nine, there's all like, God, get out of here. You know what? If you don't go and do potty real quick, I'm gonna lock you inside the house, dude. Go on. The smoke's got to get thick. Go on, go do potty. Nine. Open. I have. I don't have CB radio right now. It's getting kind of fucking smoky out here, though. He's lucky he's close to the ground, but this is really getting smoky. Okay, who? Yeah, you need to go inside. Come on. Lieutenant. Lieutenant. Mazia. Come on. Get inside. No, Houdini. Get inside now. Inside. Over. Over. All right. Get some light on the subject. Yeah. All right. Less opportunity for yeah, there's no smoke really inside. It's not bad in here. God damn. It's getting bad out there though. I'm gonna start putting water in the fucking tub. Now, here's what I mean by the drain is not really made for the stopper I've got. There's water. I'm gonna start filling this thing up with water here. I'm gonna close the door. Okay. 9, you're sulfur. Sulfur in. If I turn the vent fans on in the bathroom, it just sucks air in from the outside, and it'll fill this whole place up with smoke. So what I'm trying to do right now is actually like seal off the outside so that it doesn't bring smoke in here, and I've got somewhere to run from the smoke. All right. Phone is running out of juice. Let me see if keep things rolling here for a little while at least. So, as you can see, I'm doing what I can, but options are pretty fucking limited. Oh, fuck. Since I'm inside, I'll throw this on. No more embers coming in the house. I mean, coming in, falling on my ass, so I'll be all right. Thank you. I appreciate it there, Deathclaw. I mean, things are looking like they could get bad. So hopefully, I don't have to go and soak my blanket in the water because this is wool. If you're gonna do this shit, soak wool because wool has a better opportunity of not burning. Um, and yeah, I'm filling the bathtub right now, so and I'll be filling the sinks and don't have much in the way of pots, but I have lots of other options for holding water, so I'll do that. Hopefully, I don't have bears trying to get in the house. That would be a bad day. Uh, Hang on. Oh, come on, you fucking turd. All right. Oh. Well, we don't want to walk that. Best as I can. The tub's almost full. Well, at least it's only a tire park. There, Shad. Uh, hopefully hopefully I find my way through this and it's not that big of a deal. I tend to overreact sometimes, but this is one of those things that you can't overreact for. This is one of those things where it's like you can never be too dramatic about fire. So I learned that from my dad. He was a good man when it came down to killing off campfires. He made sure that fire was out before we even left camp to go on a hunt. So he drilled it into my head to be extremely respectful of fire, down to the most minute details. Yeah. All right, I gotta go turn off the water in the tub. All right, so I got a tub full of water, a sink full of water in there. I've got the house is sealed up And let's see here. The lights on. I got the backyard completely hosed down. Front yard is fairly green. Not much of a problem out there. So you put ashtrays in water, dude. Hey, I don't blame you. I really don't. I don't. I don't blame you at all. I mean, it'd be kind of hypocritical for me to blame you, but still, considering the situation, well, you know what I mean. It's exhaustingly. It's been exhaustingly hot the last several weeks, and so I've just tried to keep my whole place green, growing, and wet. And apparently, it's paying off in dividends here. No more fire allowed inside my home. No more fire allowed inside the property until the rain comes. I'm not even going to be forging steel until the rain comes because I know better. This is going to be a shit situation unless I actually win. Well, I think I'm gonna make myself something to eat. Consider a fine. That's all I really can do right now, and it'll probably help with the anxiety, as it were. I could almost stick this shit outside and fucking have it cooked. That's a joke, by the way. I really couldn't. It's not hot enough yet. Thank God. Water. Fuck her up with some water. Topper. Here. Right, well. And then in the microwave. Do the damn thing. Okay. Then it's on the clock. Only you can prevent structure fires. More like drop that around. Okay. More like only you can prevent stupidity. Don't vote. So that you could actually prove that your vote was stolen. I'm sorry, that was segue and total bullshit, but whatever. I'm putting my political opinion out there. It could always be worse. Thank God I can breathe still. Kind of hard to breathe, you know, when there's smoke all around you and you got asthma. So, or, you know, it's like it's a thing with me, anyways. Um,
Well, Chad, that's actually air as in ERR, but I get what your pun is. I like it. That's funny. I like it. Ah, yes, Vernonia Lake is west of me off of Mist Drive. Um, it's not really a lake; it's a mill pond, but that's the mill pond I was talking about. I have a beaver pond south of me over here. That's Alder Creek or Stony Creek. Yeah, that's Stony Creek, and the other ponds around here. There's a couple more. Stony Creek actually flows right between me and my neighbor's house underground, so hopefully it'll kind of save us a little bit of heartache and trouble. But never take anything for granted because nothing is set in stone. Yeah, cause um, I'm kind of that's what I was trying to tell everybody. And go ahead and look it up. It's there for you to see. There's maps of my area you can check out. The area is Banks, Vernonia, um, Banks, Vernonia, Mist, Pittsburgh area right here. We are surrounded on three sides by fire and on one side by the ocean. So we're gonna make it. We're gonna fucking make it. I'm a little nervous, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a lot. I mean, uh, uh, it's times like these when you kind of question why you stock up on flammable shit around your house. But yeah, I'm in Columbia County. Um, it's actually just north of Washington County. And it's a fucking scary thought. I've been surrounded by wildfires before, but never been at this level of never been in this much danger of being burned alive. So I'm a little more nervous than I've been before. Um, but I will never admit defeat. I'll put it that way. Right now, I'm in Hell County. I'm sorry, Shad. I wish it were a little easier for you. Um, the smoke out here isn't as bad as it could be, certainly. Once I start seeing real billowing smoke, then I'll be really scared. But right now it's just wispy. It's not as bad as it could be. Um, I look at it this way: at least I'm not in fucking California right now. Them poor bastards. Holy shit! They don't even have the water to fight the fires. You can see my house, cuz, and that's something interesting. Yeah, if you've got Onyx Hunt, you can actually find my house with no problems. Yeah, if I start seeing embers as it gets dark, like large embers, I'm gonna be real fucking Johnny on the spot with that water hose until I ain't got no more water hose. I've been soaking the entire ground around here, but you know, is what it is. I'm kind of glad you're out of the commie state too, and I'm really fucking happy to be out of that motherfucking place. Goddamn nuisance. Here, let's drain all of the fucking dams, out to the ocean because climate change. When is this motherfucker going to be put on a goddamn fucking firing line? I'm just wondering, y'all down there in California, when are you going to go and shoot that stupid motherfucker? I mean, he has literally made it so that if you're lucky, you will survive with third-degree burns. Amazing. It's my fervent hope in life, my one true wish, that that motherfucker will be found swinging from his fucking trees in his front lawn. And that there's no evidence to fucking convict anybody. Honestly. I pray to God that fucking happens. I hope to God that motherfucker jumps from his balcony. At least we can fight the fires up here, damn it. That motherfucker wants y'all to burn. I And now he's talking about running for the office of president. I hope somebody hits him with a fucking poison bullet. Yeah, I'll go check the water in the tub in a minute. The leaks aren't that bad, but the drain plug, it is what it is. Matter of fact, I'll do that now. It's a good thing, Red Dog. Whole family got the fuck out. Okay, well, it's only dropped about an inch. Put some more water in there. The sink's holding water. If y'all remember last year when I first got here, we went through the same thing. I actually filled the tub up, left it full for a good 3-4 days, just knowing that there might be a possibility I might need to jump in there and fucking under a wool blanket and shit. And, I really didn't know what Chad was going to do, but poor bastard, he can't fit in that tub. Guess we got lucky last year. Hey, V, how you doing? I just came in from fighting fires all fucking morning. Well, pretty much all day. So now I'm making myself some to eat. I wasn't really fighting the fire so much as I was just soaking the property, keeping the property wet, because that's going to save me in the long run. All right. And come back in there. There's me like that shit. Suck up water. Put it on for another minute. Uh, Twisty can opener grip thing. No, I don't. I've dos manos. Yeah, I've got a bucket outside I was using for a stool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and fill that, but um, more than likely, my best option is the one that I told you all about before, the final saving grace, which is just my wool blanket and a tub full of water. Um, the housewives wrench, or a jar opener. That's what they're called, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Shit, I could just be speculating. I don't know. Yeah, I like the idea of digging a moat and filling it too, but it's a little late at this point. And honestly, I'm on a hillside, so uh, digging a moat's not really an option. All my water would flow away. My best option is just soak the mountainside and wait for a good hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, and go back and soak it again, and just keep on and off soaking the freaking the hillside. Hopefully, I won't run out of water. The fire trucks haven't come up here to soak down other people's properties, so I'm hoping that they're smart enough to do that for themselves. Um, and that people are smart enough to ignore the fucking governors when the fires are bad enough, because really, if you're gonna follow a fucking governor, a governor's word to not use water when the fucking mountains are on fire to protect yourself and your fucking family, then you deserve to burn. So there, I said it. Then I'm not sorry. I don't give a shit what fucking Jamie Brown says, or whatever her fucking name is, Georgie Brown, or whatever the fuck. She can go fuck herself. I don't listen to authority figures. I listen to reality and I do what is necessary, because that shit is bullshit. Go and fucking burn. I'm going to keep the fucking place wet. And if you shut my fucking water off, I will make it a point to survive the fire and dome your motherfucking ass from long fucking range. Did it? Yeah. Yeah. Barbecue Newsome dumbass. We'll have ourselves some long pork. Fucking great. motherfucker needs to go and fucking. Honestly, I wish that son of a bitch would actually get up off of his ass and go and fight the fires. The French Laundry type restaurants. Yeah. They'll be fine. The fucking go. Hey, I'll put it this way: the governor's mansions, they've got firefighters that are coming out there and keeping the fires away from the governor's mansions. People like you and me, we've got garden hoses and fucking bottle caps to save our asses. Jesus Christ. Take me now, damn it. I'm tired of this shit. I'm really fucking tired of this shit. Those motherfuckers just want us to sit here and burn. I know. Not bad. Okay. We don't have any close by orange light, so all right for a little while. Drain off the Boston. Oh no, maybe I'll make myself a burger later. Covered. Luckily enough, I still have electricity. Apparently, the fires haven't gotten so bad that the electricity's out, but everything else is kind of holding on by a thread. All right, here we go. One, two, and I'll do a third one just for to give to who. Because he ain't had his cheese today. Right. Yeah, if you hadn't noticed, I'm cutting the cheese. Uh-huh. There you go, Fuzz. There's some cheese for you. Love my who. Make sure you got something to keep him happy. A little bit of cheese. That'll help with the disorientation and whatnot. Probiotics and something good to flavor the palate. All right. See, I know my neighbors are not fucking near as panicked as I am because them motherfuckers, for the most part, the ones that are still here ain't even fucking wetting down their homes. Fucking bastards. They're gonna end up burning to death, and I'm gonna be sitting here nice and fucking pretty. I'm joking, of course. I don't know what's gonna happen. Nobody does. I'm just trying to be preemptive, just in case. Hello, boys. I'm back. In the words of my generation, All right, you alien assholes! Up yours! Yeah, I know. Independence Day reference. Fucking goddamn Newsom motherfucker. All his ilk. I really feel for the folks down in California right now. I, at the very least, can fight this fire for the most part. You know, they're better than they can down in Cali. Poor bastards down there are probably burning to death, for all I know. Milk. I don't know. Right. Milk. Starch water. Okay. Back into the food. Okay. Gavin Newsball. Yeah, good old Gavin Turd Muffin. The man who, in my personal opinion, should fucking swing from the rafters of his fucking goddamn house. Living up there all high and fucking mighty. You can't have it, but I can. You can't use it, but I can. Well, King Newsom. Tell you what, asshole. Burn in hell. Fucking turd. Fucking annoyed. Oh well, it'll all work out in the end. It'll all work out in the end. I'm gonna have to. It's almost dark. I can almost go out there and figure out how far away the fire is. Sweet. Here, make myself some mac and cheese. Pray for rain. That's what I'm praying for, is lots and lots and lots of rain. Really soon here. Dying from a fire. Really, really appreciate it, God. You just make sure that the ones that need the burning burn and the ones that don't need the burning survive.
as always, thanks for the fact that I'm still alive. And I refuse to be the victim. Perhaps someday in the future I turn around and make something of it. I'm happy for it. Now, for the next minute, yeah. Deathclaw. No, not the Domino's Noid. The Noid that drops out of your ass when you're on the fucking toilet and you hear the bloop. That kind of Noid. There's a few different types of Noids, and the Domino's Noid is only one of them. Yeah, Governor Nuisance is the #1 U-Haul salesman in California. Matter of fact, he's also the #1 gun salesman in California. It could be worse. It could always be worse. Deep breaths and love and cherishment for my own family and friends. Hopefully my little sister China's all right. She's down the mountain in Portland. She's on the other side of some of these fires. So yeah, and pray for my little sister, all right? She needs it. Hopefully they got out. Oh. Hey. Some macaroni and sneeze. It's almost dark outside. Almost. Throw some salt on the subject here. I'm gonna have me some food. I'm gonna go back out there and check. Make sure the fires aren't strong enough to, or close enough, I mean, to wipe out my home. And then I'm gonna try and relax for a little while, and maybe a little bit later on tonight I might end up fighting more fire, but fighting to wet down the property again. Hopefully not fighting fire. That's the one thing I don't want to have to actually end up doing, is actually fighting the fire. Because that will be a bad day. You just met Noah today. Well, shit, tell him to send some of them floodwaters this way as we need it. It's dark enough outside. Let's go see if the fires are close or not. I'll go out the front. Boy, I don't have to fight Houdini to stay inside. Sunset. Pretty fucking orange. Ow! That hurt.
Step on some sheet metal. All right. Well, not dark enough to be able to tell yet. Thus far, it looks okay. It doesn't look like it's going to be worse. Smoke's still pretty strong out here, though. Well, all right. Y'all, I will I am going to end this, and I'll try to keep up with y'all in later live streams or whatnot. My phone's about to die, so I wanted to I just wanted to let y'all know I'm okay for now. The smoke's pretty thick, but it's not thick enough that it's going to hurt. It's not going to completely choke me out, but we're good here. We've got water, saved up. We've got the property is soaked down. There's no real fires within the near general vicinity, so I'm all right. But I'll stay in touch with everybody, and I'll keep you all updated. All right. I'll probably do another live stream later on tonight, 1 in the morning, just to let y'all know I made it through the night safe. All right. Or that the fire made it here, or what happens. So, yes, pray for rain. Pray for the storm. And I will do my best to stay safe and alive and not burn to death. Okay. I've got rags, I've got water, I've got stuff to help protect Houdini. And if all else fails, I have a truck and I will do my damnedest to get out. If it comes to that, but I don't think it's going to come to that. It's come down to I've soaked down the property the best I can. I've soaked down the surrounding area at my own expense. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your teeth, and hope for the best. This is ye old guardsman, and I am out, motherfucker.